Couldn't hear us. Now you can hear
Now
us.
can we go? Test 1, 2.
Can you hear us now?
All right. We'll start over. Welcome to another edition of Racetalk Live. Bill Britt and Bobby Potts here with you tonight at our new home, Ajs Sports Bar and Grill.
Yeah, let's start all this off by I hope everybody made it through the storm when was that? Last night?
Monday night.
Yeah. That was a crazy one, wasn't it, guys?
Oh.
It was definitely something that I haven't seen in a long time.
I have never seen hail that big. You should have heard it hitting my house, whatever you want to call it.
Metal roof. I'm sure that was loud. Yeah.
You know, this place had power because when I was driving around that night, this place, all the lights around the outside were still lit up on it. So they had to have some kind of power.
There was I went to check on my motorhome parked in storage over here, and we got in there and Peg goes, "What if the power goes out while we're in here?" Because the gate's electric, you know. So.
Oh, so you're stuck if they.
We'd had to climb the fence to get out.
You'd still be there.
Yeah, you'd be stuck there calling someone.
No, everything was good there, but yeah, they were lucky enough to still have power over in that part by Dillon's Planet and all that, but everybody else was out.
Out where I live, we still don't have power.
And you know, we talked to the DS&O guys out at the racetrack today, and they're still looking at maybe 2 to 3 days before we get power out there. So
Evergy said this tonight that we should have our power back on tonight. I don't know. I hope that happens. I got 2 monster St. Bernards that are panting like crazy.
Sure, you're not sleeping very well last night.
Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
Uh-oh. It's slipping.
Do we need to tape it back up?
We'll let her ride.
You gonna let her ride? I made that.
It's our new
storm damage.
Fits in right in.
I don't have any. I have 2 large trees on my property. They are fine, but I got everybody else's limbs in my property. But
yeah.
It's, you know, that's small. I hope everybody gets their power back on soon because it's no fun without it. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I had a friend that a tree limb was sticking through the kitchen ceiling.
Was that Corey?
Yeah, Corey.
Lagoon?
Yeah, that wasn't good.
I heard you guys got one on your roof. You got one through your roof too, don't you?
Yeah, Dad had one through his roof, so that was fun to dig out, cut off. So
anyway,
racing's more fun than storms.
Hope everybody made it safe.
Yeah,
getting things back in order. Yep.
May take a little bit. It's not fun, but it'll happen. Anyhow, go ahead, Robert. I'll let you start with our sponsors.
I'm going to start. I guess I'll start with this sheet. Big thanks to the VFW for doing our demo show that we do also. Located there on Crawford Street. Got a big thanks. I mean, we kind of chicken arranges the demo show, and we got one scheduled. I believe we were gonna do it yesterday, and it didn't work out. So I think we got one planned for next week.
Too much going on, and with everything,
So, and anyway, Salida Speedway, located at 2841 South Burma Road. We are off this Saturday for the River Festival, so I hope everybody attends that, and which happened to be at a perfect time because if anybody's seen all the pictures on Facebook, we got light poles down in the pit area and light poles down on the racetrack, and the fence is blowed over and the metal's blowed off the roofs, and
got some work to do.
We got a little bit of work to do. So Chuck,
the racetrack's still there. That's all that matters.
We got a plan going, so I hope everything works out. We'll make it work. We'll be racing in 2 weeks. So thanks to everybody. Right here at Ajs Grill, big thanks to them. We were actually going to come in here and do our demo show. They were going to let us in, but they had a trivia night. So
I've actually been here for one of those.
Is it pretty good?
I don't know.
No.
Last time I didn't know what was really going on, but I guess they were doing trivia night. There's people sitting around. I don't know if it's like off the TV or I couldn't figure it out. I was trying to play, but.
Well, yeah. So if anybody wants to do the trivia night, I believe it's on Tuesday nights, so come and check that out. But the burgers are all half price on Wednesdays. They got all the bowling and the arcade. It's a pretty cool place, so come and check it out. This guy Ethan Hafner with Central Spray Foam and Cement Lifting. What a guy. He sponsors all the racetracks and a lot of race cars. If you need any spray foaming done, give Ethan a call at 785-620-9954 or email him at centralsprayfoam@gmail.com. So get a hold of Ethan, great guy. CDDA, Championship Derby Association. And Chad's one of the guests that's going to be on our show next week, so you'll have to tune in for that. I'm sure that'll be a good one. Chad does a great job putting on the demos. Amanda West, the State Farm Insurance Agent, located in 104 Northwest 15th Street in Abilene. Need any insurance needs, give Amanda a call at 785-263-2230. And of course, our buddy Bill Gritt, Kimball Midwest. If you need any, what do you got all over there, Bill?
Nuts and bolts. I'm not supposed to say it like that. No.
Hydraulic fittings to do all that.
Anything.
Fasteners.
Maintenance, repair, and operation.
There you go.
Call it.
Give Bill a call, 785-713-2339. Faulkner Fab and Plast. Jeremiah, what a fab guy. If you need any work done, he does a lot of derby parts, obviously, the signs and stuff. But if you need anything, give Jeremiah a call at 785-826-5791. And Belleville High Banks Hall of Fame and National Midget Auto Racing Museum. Summer hours are Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 5. Winter hours, 11 to 4. Located at 1204 H Street in Belleville, Kansas, right there at Belleville. Pretty cool place to visit. So go check it out. They are a Nance racewear dealer also.
Yep.
You're up.
My turn. City Plumbing and HVAC. They're located at 255 North 5th Street right here in Salina, Kansas. You can give them a call for all your plumbing and HVAC needs. 785-825-5459. City Plumbing is one of Salina's long-standing plumbing and heating contractors. If you're lucky, you might get Chicken to come out and do your services for you. Of course, Mean Dean Production out tonight. Mean Dean is wearing a Mannheim Steamroller shirt and a Smoky Hill River Festival hat. He just likes to stir it up. So there we are. Kansas Auto Racing Museum, 1205 Manor Drive, Chapman, Kansas. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. Their admission is $5 for adults and $3 for children, 6 to 12. New sponsor for us this year, Gantner Rifle Repair, 603 South Buckeye in Abilene. They're a family-run business. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. and Saturday noon to 4. From repairs to education, they empower beginners and seasoned shooters with confidence, safety, and respect. You can reach them at 785-479-3763. Follow them on Facebook or do both. Gantner Rifle Repair. Thank you for supporting local. Of course, Mike Hill, Hill Jobs Graphics. What can I say about this guy? 6924 East K4 Highway. Give him a call at 785-822-4536 for all your graphics needs. Mike designs and customizes signs, banners, demo numbers, hats, shirts, and more. Hill Job Graphics. And of course, Jim Klein from Klein Oil in Delphus. He wanted to show his support to Racetalk Live. He really, and the CDDA, and he wants to support the demo derby stuff as well. If you're over in Delphus, stop in and see the folks at Klein Oil. There we go.
Jim's also one of our guests for next week, I believe.
Yeah.
Jim Klein and Chad Markley. So guys
That'd
will
be
have
a good
to tune
time,
into that
yeah.
on Tuesday, I
I
believe.
think it's Tuesday. We've been chatting about
so
it.
So we'll let you know.
There we go.
I wish I was Chad Markley. He wins a lot of money derbying.
He does good at it, don't he?
A lot more than I do in a race car, I'd say that much. So.
Why is it? How is it that you go get in a demo derby car that you tear up?
I'd make it make sense
more
to
money.
me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't figure that out yet.
Have you ever derbied?
No, I seen Mike Hill is raffling off a derby car for Crash Overfest. I'm never gonna win one of those things, but you know I might enter it and see if I can't hop in it, and then maybe run it as a Crown Vic after I'm done with it.
There you go.
Yeah, okay.
How
Yeah,
about
it probably won't be around.
I've derbied
Have you
before.
derbied before?
Yeah. I derbied compacts for a couple years,
Had a good time?
and that was a blast, honestly.
Really?
It was the fixing them wasn't the funnest, but once you got out there, that was a blast.
Really?
Maybe you ought to introduce our guest.
Oh, yeah. Everybody knows Chase Davis.
Chase Davis.
The Chase Davis. Driver of the 7D Hobby Stock. And Trey
Whatever.
Collins. Is it 23C?
23T.
Yeah, 23C.
23T.
That's what I thought.
23
Hobby Stock
T.
also.
T.
T.
Oh, yeah, T.
T.
That's right.
It's okay. You only see it every other weekend or so.
That's right. I know, yeah.
Not often enough.
Yeah. He's from Concordia, by the way.
Yep. We didn't get any storms.
Well, you're lucky.
You're lucky.
We lucked out.
Well, not that long ago, you guys had like 80-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, that wasn't the greatest. The roof of our barn's on the ground right now because we haven't messed around with trying to get it back on.
So, Chase,
Trey's a derby machine.
is he?
That's what some guys say on there.
Sometimes, like, I
Justin.
guess I used to be or something.
Oh, your buddy Justin Murdoch.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
a dirty
Oh,
machine.
Justin.
Oh, Justin.
Justin's watching. Cool. So, Chase, I guess, tell us how your year's going.
Not the greatest.
This will be a quick story.
It's been pretty awful. We've had about 2 nights of actual racing inside our car out of like 7 I think we've showed up to. So,
So I know
just-
you've been fighting motor trouble like all year, and it finally broke. Did you get to take it apart? And I mean, did you actually see what was wrong with it, or
So,
I mean, or could
so
you tell?
the motor we stuck in at the beginning of the year had a broken ring.
Okay,
So
that's
that
where
one
all the
burned.
Smoke was coming.
Yeah, that was 6 quarts or 4 quarts and 6 laps.
So is this like an old motor you put in, or
No, I went and bought it down in Nebraska, and I put it in my car, and it was like that.
It's one of
So,
them deals.
yeah, I'm not gonna throw anyone under the bus, but we have not had any luck with buying motors off of people. So,
Because they're crates, that's why.
yeah, that's why. You know what? People keep. I made a post out there, and I said, hey, you know what? I'm looking for an open motor. I'm done with these crates. A crate will never go back inside of my race car again. So.
They're reliable when they are.
Yeah, but unfortunately, and see, I'm on my 5th one in 4 years, so
Maybe you're just
Wow.
hard on stuff.
I
Boy,
might be. I don't know. I mean, the one we broke in Colby was my buddy's, and that one
How'd you break it?
it broke a rod, but fortunately enough, all the oil's still in it, all the water's still in it. Didn't shoot a hole through the block. The piston's sitting straight up, but has no compression at all. So I think I broke it. We scoped it, and it looks like it broke straight at the crank.
Might got
So
lucky.
I lifted off the gas in Colby as the yellow came out, and it just was puffing smoke right out of the breathers, and it's like, that ain't good. So I just flipped the switch real quick, and I fired it up.
That's kind of.
I fired it up the next day and drove it in the garage. So probably not the
That's
greatest
kinda odd
idea.
for those. Usually the pistons are break
Yeah.
in that.
It's
Or
still
they'll
sitting
go through
right
the
there.
piston, one of the two.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's still sitting right there.
I'll
So
be darned. Yeah.
got pretty lucky.
Yeah. So, are we gonna have something going?
Yeah, we got one to stab in here in 2 weeks. Advanced Engines building me one right now, and then Ricky Slothour's putting it together when he's done machining it, and that should be done hopefully by not next week. Well, yeah, next week.
Yeah.
The next week we get out there, and then we got a pretty good one coming about 6 to 10 weeks. So we got 2 reliable ones. So if anything goes wrong from now on, we have one to just
You got
ready
a
to
spare
stab
one.
in. Yeah.
That's good.
So
Good.
I'm sure this kid has a lot more to talk about racing than I do. He's been running wherever I've been going. So
Yeah, try to run anywhere I can.
I heard
Trey's
Colby
been-
was pretty much hammered down.
The first night it was, second night it wasn't.
No.
First night it was as hard as you could run it.
Yeah.
You could run
That's
it.
probably what broke your rod, right?
no, I
the
broke my
open
rod the
engine.
second night.
Oh, you
Second
broke it
night.
the second night?
Yeah, on the dry slick.
You see, the open engine went just fine on the heavy track, but
The dry
them
slick?
crates.
Yeah.
Got slick.
You know what's funny is that we drive I barely got off work in time to go drive there, and I get about 2 hours and 20 minutes into the drive, and I'm like, man, it looks pretty dark over there, and
Oh boy.
you know, you don't realize that you take this curve. So I was like, man, it looks like we're going straight, and I thought we were gonna miss it. Well, the road takes a quick little turn, and we were going right for it, and I'm like, oh crap, you know. And it just happened that a storm come blow through there out of nowhere and water the track, and I didn't even park the truck in the pits, and I walked up to the promoter, and it's like, please don't tell me I drove 3 hours for nothing, right? And he's like, nope, we're gonna get it in. So they got it in, and it was fast. It's a cool place. I wish that place was a little bit closer to Salina. So
Yeah,
It's a trip out there,
it's
ain't
fun.
oh, it's a trip, that's for sure. It's
Yeah,
a
we
long trip.
barely made it there on time. It was races started at 7:30. I think we pulled in at 7:30, and that's when it was raining. And
Yeah.
that's when we got in there. We had to wait a little bit for the rain to.
Yeah, I was
dry up
changing
a
the
little
gear
bit.
on the trailer, and
Yeah, you were.
yeah.
I was watching.
So Trey, are you part of the crate engine
No.
nation, or you're open engine?
All open.
Really?
Yep.
You like it better?
Yep. I've never had a crate, so I don't know.
Who builds your stuff?
My dad and I.
Okay.
Yeah, you could have told me that. Save me a couple bucks.
You didn't ask.
I didn't know.
Yeah, we build our engines.
You learned something tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. So when I have a problem, I can save a couple bucks, save it to Trey.
We got one that's the one I ran last year. We're freshening it up, and we got it about halfway together right now. And once it's get back together, we're gonna have another spare. That's the only spare we got though, so I gotta make the one that's in the car last.
You know, yeah, as expensive as stuff is nowadays, that's an advantage you guys got is, you know, putting your own stuff together. That you save
Quite a few
save
bucks.
Oh,
quite
yeah.
a bit. For not-
The only thing we can't
Yep.
save on is machine shop, obviously.
So
but
you got, yeah, right.
Yeah, it's
besides
got a
that,
machine, but putting it together, if you can find someone to put one together. You know,
Yeah.
thankfully, Ask Chase Saves about changing gears. We were doing on the trailer, and Hunter Vogan was down underneath that thing, and we were getting ready to pull it out, and that stuff was like about to leak right in my face, and I was like, I don't want this stuff to leak right in my face. So Jason over here, he called me princess and told me to get out, and I said, by all means, I got out of there, and Jason and Hunter got gear oil all over him. Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing that. So.
That's what they're.
That's probably one of the worst smells
Oh yeah.
there is gear oil.
Well, here's the kicker: is that they just left me there to put it back in, or put the other one in, and so I was getting it up there. I'm like, my arms are shaking, and my fiance's like, "You need some help?" I was like, "A push would help. Would do me some good right now." Well, she goes in there like straight in the gear oil, and I said, "The one spot you could not lay in, you laid straight in it."
Oh,
And
God.
so she was covered in gear oil, and she's like, "Man, I stink." And I was like, "Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You're sleeping on the floor tonight."
I think I've only changed gear at the track one time, and it was at Concordia.
See,
That was the only time I think I've ever changed the gear at the
That's
track.
no fun.
No, it's
No
not.
fun.
It was definitely not by choice, but
And that
That's
one,
what
I
happens.
didn't have floaters. I had drums that I had to take off.
so I don't have a floater either. So I just converted mine to disc brakes.
Yeah.
So.
Jesse Connor said that you looked real good in the backup car this past weekend.
Yeah, you
we
did.
We drove another car this weekend. Calvin Davis was kind enough to let me drive his daughter's car that they're selling. Yeah, it was a handful. I give that girl some credit, man. That car is a handful. We did a lot of work to it. I think stuff was a little hit and miss, and this kid's snookered me in the heat race. So
You gave me a run for my money.
yeah, I
For a
almost,
little bit.
for a little bit, and then I seen him poke the nose, and I was like, "Just go ahead, Trey. I'm not fighting you." So yeah, it looked all right. They didn't have the greatest setup for shocks on it, and with a little bit of character in the track, you know, we were bouncing all over the place, and then the thing was running 250, and I was like, "This
Oh,
ain't my
boy.
stuff," and I just pulled off. So
Yeah, probably a good choice.
Yeah, it's probably best.
250's warm.
yeah, 250 is pretty warm.
It's toasty.
Yeah, I pulled in there and I said, Calvin was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "This thing's hot." I was like, I think we ran like 4 laps and it was 250, so.
Forget to put coolant in it or what?
No, we put coolant in it.
Is there a thermostat in it or what?
I don't know. I didn't do all that work. I just straightened the frame on it and placed a tie rod in and fixed the trailing arm mounts and put a body on it and went out there and drove it, so.
Shit, the body was halfway on it.
Yeah, it was.
You didn't have to do much work there.
I don't think it was
Put a
halfway on
body
it.
on it to go race it.
Well, it was, when I got out there, it was laying on both sides, so it was pretty beat up, and we had to beat some stuff out and get it on there. But
How many years ago was that when you rolled your other car?
be 2 years ago.
You dismantled that body in a hurry.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Well, it came out off on its own. The air did all that.
Yeah,
So.
that's the crazy thing. When people roll, how many people you realize don't have anything holding their bodies on? They just
Yeah, there ain't much
Gone.
holding on.
I got spring steel now holding the bottom of my body on.
Yeah.
So.
I hate having mine loose. I gotta have it all the way
Oh,
bolted
RC
solid.
said 5 out of 10 on the TLC scale. Because RC came out there and helped me work on it, and he goes, well, what are we talking about here on a TLC scale, 1 out of 10? I was like, oh, I didn't know. I was like a 5. Heck, we were out there Friday till about midnight working on the dang thing, and we weren't even done yet. So RC was not very happy. He's like, I thought you said this thing was a 5.
That's generous.
Yeah.
Surprise. Yeah. Yeah. So who all works on your car? You and your dad?
Yeah, pretty much. Sterling
Is that about
sometimes.
it? Sterling helps
Justin
you?
and Tracer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's for the most part about it.
Got a shop there at your house?
Oh,
or- yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it makes it a lot nicer having our own shop.
You got a lift and everything?
Mm-mm.
No?
We got bumper jacks though, and it gets the cart pretty high.
Oh, yeah, you got one of them air.
Yeah, two
Yeah.
of them. It'll get the car up. I mean, I'm full reach with my arms. I can touch the bottom of the car. It gets up there quite a ways. It makes it
got
nice for
jack
changing
stands.
transmissions out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And gears. For gears, it's really nice. You just lift the back up, and then gear can just slide out if the bolts aren't too tight, like they aren't. The studs aren't too tight.
You've been racing over at Beatrice a little bit. How's things going over there?
Not too bad. We haven't been back there for
A month?
a month or so.
Really?
Keep getting rained out.
Rained out?
But this weekend we'll get back out there as long as they don't get rained out again. But they have a chance of rain. I don't know how much it's going to bring, but we'll go there and then we'll see if we can go to Eagle on Saturday. I want to go to Park Jefferson on Sunday, but
Can't
I
talk
don't
your dad
know.
into it?
He's not wanting to go, but
Wow.
That's a haul there.
I'm
How
trying.
far is that up there to Park Jefferson?
4 hours, I think, from my house.
It's about 5 from us, so.
Yeah, probably about right then.
Yeah.
So I thought about going. It's like, man, if I get a motor done in time, I might 3,000 to win up there. So
200 and some to start, I think.
yeah, I thought, man, if I get a motor up there, I might at least get my start money. But I think I learned my lesson when I went to Colby. I spent way too much money there and ran like crap and broke a motor. And we brought 3 cars up there, and not a single one came back with a running motor. So
Oh, jeez.
I think we're done traveling for the year.
I don't very well, Jason. I don't see over my steering wheel very well. I can see over the steering wheel, I can't see over the hood.
How tall are you?
Actually, how tall am I? 5'6", I think?
You're very tall.
But I think his seat sits on the floor.
It does. It sits as low as possible.
If you see him in the pictures, you can just barely see his head poking out over his door.
Yeah, that hump on my hood, I cannot see the right front of the car at all. I can't see the front of the car at all.
Well, you don't need to tell us that tonight. I mean,
I just have to guess where the other
people
cars
are gonna
are.
start harassing you when you run into them that way.
That's fine. I've done that a lot so far.
You know, on
I
the
can't
back,
see over my hood. I can't. Sorry.
It's not my fault.
you know, on the back of his car it says, "My driving scares me too." And I said, "Yeah, you're dang right. Sometimes."
You've seen that a lot, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I've seen the back of that quite often.
You only
You're
need
like-
to see what's straight in front of you.
Exactly. Yeah.
Are you screaming at him to hold his line or whatever?
No, it just we you know, you get side by side with someone, and next thing you know, here comes that 23T, and he's just making room in between it. And I'm like, oh gosh, Trey. I was like, hold on.
Stick my nose in there. It'll work.
Heck,
You
we
ever
had.
run into him?
Oh yeah, we've had our
I'm
fair
sure.
shares.
Oh, yeah.
I think there was one time there was 4 cars at Concordia. There was like 4 hobby stocks. It was like Dane, me, Eric, and Trey. We were
Yep.
running 3 wide in a heat race with me, him, and Eric.
Yep.
And he was the one that made it 3 wide.
Yep.
And next thing you know, me and Trey are just going straight right before
Yeah.
the guardrail.
The damn thing, my car, it was my other car. It did not turn. And I had it all the way cranked, and I had all the brakes. I could not get that damn thing to turn.
I will give him credit. I didn't fully come to a stop, and Trey was already out of his car up to my window apologizing.
Yeah,
I'm so
I
sorry.
could not get that thing to turn, and I was
So-
pissed.
They say when it drives like that, you got to drive it harder to make it turn.
Yeah,
I think he
Right,
drove it
Bob?
plenty hard.
it was just so dry. It's like that night, I was so scared I was gonna spin out. I don't know what I was worried about, but
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't know.
so driving it harder wasn't the answer.
it might have worked, but it might not have worked. I don't know.
Could have wrecked us all, I guess.
Yeah,
I didn't even hit the wall, so.
I got really close.
He slid me, like, I think we were starting 3rd and 4th one night, and I think we got to 2nd and 3rd, and he come in there the next lap and slid me. I tried lifting on the brake. I spun him out. Well, he was kind of going. I just gave him a little help
Yeah.
to go around, and he come pulling up next to me, and I was like, and they 23T to the back, and I was like, yes.
Yep.
I went up there and apologized. I was like, yeah, I definitely gave you a little help on
so
that.
you just kind of helped him around a little. He was already
He was already pointed towards the infield-ish, but I know Trey, he can save that kind of stuff.
You know,
that's kind of.
That's happened a lot so far in my career. I've gotten helped around a lot more than I'd like.
Yeah, it happens.
Like when I ate that tractor tire, that one was helped.
Oh, you did? You got a tractor tire?
Oh yeah.
They don't move.
No, it did.
Oh, it did?
Luckily, yeah.
Okay.
It hurt some things, but it still moved. I finished, well, we got rained out that night, but I finished the race for what we had left.
So when somebody taps you like that and sends you spinning, you ever go back and tap them back?
I go up to them, yeah.
Do you?
What
do you do? You wave at them with all fingers?
Yeah,
or one?
I just wave at them. No,
one?
most of the time it's just one.
Just one?
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Yeah, I gave.
Did he wave at you?
No, he didn't. I think he was gonna probably spin out. So I was lifting ish. I don't know.
He didn't lift at all.
I burped the gas.
He pushed the wrong pedal, is what he
Did you
did.
get your feet confused?
I burped the gas for a second, but I was sitting there like, man, this kid's slide jobbing me on the first lap, man. Come on.
Well, yeah.
So then you
gotta do what you gotta do.
I was taught him a lesson. Don't slide job me on the first lap.
See?
We got a lot of races left, buddy.
Yeah, we do.
There's the gauntlet.
Yeah, Trey's a good racer. I like racing against him. Trey loves tractor tires. Yep.
If only it was my own fault that I hit the damn thing. I got helped around on that one.
How'd you do it? Who helped you?
Trent Matson, I think is his name. The 2M.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't very happy about
his
that.
name a time or two.
He's been on a roll this year.
He's been good. He has. He does get up there.
On a roll, or has he been on a roll helping people around?
He's been pretty fast. I mean, he wasn't the cleanest a little bit Saturday night at Salina, but you know, I got to watch that all from the infield. But
why? Because you were done?
Yeah. Well, I was 4 laps in, and the motor was 250, and they cut us down to 12 laps. So I got to watch the last 8 laps like this, spinning around in the infield. This is not fun. I hate watching from the infield. So.
Yeah, that's never the way you want to end.
Especially not your own race.
No.
The other races are okay, but when it's your own race, it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks. But it is what it is, you know. Things can be a lot better, but hopefully they will be. There's always hopefully a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like the tunnel right now is never ending. So
I think you got your car's going good. I think, you know,
when it's ran good,
yeah.
You know, and it's a new car to us, and I feel like it's for the couple of times that we've been really able to get a feel of it. It's been pretty good. So.
Yep. Yeah, just keep digging.
You got a new car too, don't you?
The Jet, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Dane Cleveland's old car, yeah.
Is it? How many years old is it? Sorry.
It's a 24.
24?
Yep.
How old's your car?
Mine? It's a 14. It's a 14 with 2026 updates. So.
What chassis?
It's a Prowler chassis. Yeah, it's a decent car. It's a lot better than the one that crushed from last year. So. You still have your old car from last year?
Yep. Sitting in the garage.
Still have it.
Still got the body on it and everything. I haven't even done anything with it. I've stole a lot of parts off of it, but I haven't. It's just sitting in the garage.
Well, I guess if you ever totaled one, at least you have a backup.
Yeah, it's pretty stripped. It needs. I took the gas pedal out of it and put it in this car. I took the gauges out of it and put it in this car. I took the steering box out of it and put it in this car. I took what else? The seat's still in it. Everything else I guess is still there, but I have the nose piece for it in there. It needs a new bumper, but besides that, I guess it really is pretty well ready to go. That's why I'm trying to keep it as much as ready to go as possible in case the time arises.
Like that Beatrice last year happens again?
Yeah, like what happened to Eric.
Yeah.
If that happens, then yeah, I'll have it there ready, but we pray that that doesn't happen.
Now, Cleveland over there said your dad's a beast.
Is he?
Did he help him?
Probably. He helps a lot of people. My dad's great.
His dad is a super nice guy. You should have seen him up there at Colby watching you run that B feature. He was a nervous wreck, man. It was cool to sit up there and sit with him for a minute. He was like 2 to go. Your dad was like, all right, shit's getting real. Stood up and was over there. He was huffing and puffing.
Well, my car wasn't running right for some reason. He was probably nervous about that.
But he looked good. I mean, Trey's been pretty fast this year. You ran second, Saturday night?
Yep. Yep. Couldn't get around Nick, but Wish we wouldn't have gotten cut short. I wish we'd had all 20 laps. That would have been fun.
Yeah.
But
it's tough to beat that 7 in right now. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. I know it.
Swept us all year long, man. That's not a good feeling. So.
No.
Who's that?
Oh, Ronabaum. Nicholas Ronabaum.
I race him more than you do, though, because I go to Beatrice and race him, too.
Yeah, and he's fast there, too, so.
He's good. I don't know what he's figured out. He's got something.
A lot of experience.
He's been dominant for a few years.
Oh, yeah.
He builds his own cars, so.
Yeah.
Did he go to that University of Northern Ohio Tech School?
Yep.
I think so.
Sharp on
He's
all that
pretty
stuff.
sharp.
He worked for Jet for a while.
Yep.
Yep.
So now he builds his own cars, and he's a nice dude, and I talked to him a little bit this year. When we had that long rain delay, I got to talk to a lot of the guys I don't normally get to talk to, so.
Yeah, he built a damn good car. We were going to have him build me one over the winter, but he wouldn't have had it done in time for the race season, so Dane's car came up for sale, and we had a good opportunity for that one to buy, so it worked out.
Yeah, you got a nice piece.
Yeah, it's a really nice car. Hasn't been bent yet.
Yeah.
That's why I said yet.
So you said, if I got it right, you said next weekend you plan to be at the track with your car. Not this weekend because we're not racing, but the following weekend.
Yep, the following weekend. I hopefully have a motor stabbed in this thing. I'm hoping it's done probably Monday or Tuesday. We have the motor back, and then Wednesday, Thursday we have it put together. So it's gonna be a little bit of a time crunch, but I think we'll have one in there. We're pretty quick about it now because I pulled out 5-6 motors, and
You get pretty quick with it.
you get pretty quick once you start doing it. Yeah. So we have the other one ready. I mean, all the other one needs is motor mounts, and it's ready to come out. So it's also a lot easier now to do anything because we got an aftermarket firewall. I've been used to them stock firewalls in them, so you can pull the whole transmission and motor out at once. It's a lot quicker that way, and then
It's
put
really
it on your hoist, and then take the transmission, disconnect transmission, and it's a lot easier.
That's what both my cars have, is an aftermarket firewall. I
Yeah.
never will ever have a factory firewall.
Yeah.
So Trey, where'd you come up with your number?
The year I started racing.
23.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the only, I didn't know what else to do, so that's what I did.
Sometimes it's a hard decision.
Yeah. I couldn't think of anything else, so that's what it's been, and that's what it's going to be.
Cool.
It's a different number, so.
Yeah.
You know, when we were talking about some other tracks, I got to kind of give a shout out to Chad Sterling over in Stockton.
Brooks.
They
Yep.
have completely redone the racetrack, and I guess they went and took measurements like off of Marshalltown, so it's a lot like Marshalltown. But this is going to be his third attempt at trying to open the place, so I hope they get it done Friday night.
I want to get out there sometime, but
It's I think it's going to be a lot better. They'll get more cars, and
Yeah.
it'll be a lot better race. And there's been some kind of, all the older guys are kind of mad because they did away with the
Big half mile.
history of the place. But
those half miles.
if they're going to continue to race on it, they needed to do it. So
Yeah.
Those half miles are hard on engines.
they are.
I raced Osborne last year and the year before, or whenever. My first year, and I think all 3 years actually. And
So-
then we went out to Stockton, I think it was my second year, and we got there, I got in my car, going out for hot laps, and it started raining. We had to
So
load the car back up.
So have you heard, is Osborne doing the same thing?
No, they didn't have enough money, is what I heard.
Gotcha.
Oh, I was told that they were, so.
They were going to, but then fell out, and I guess they're not going to do it now.
Which sucks, 'cause I deliver to Osborne quite often, so I go through there quite often.
They'll probably change their minds after they see what Stockton comes up with.
Yeah, who knows?
Robert over here wants to know if either one of you guys are going to Stockton Friday night.
I won't be.
I'm not.
You're not? You
No.
won't be ready?
I won't be ready, and even if I was, I can't get off work quick enough to make the trip, so I don't really know what time I can get off or what time I'm going to be home, so.
Yep, it's raining again.
It is raining.
I don't need that.
I don't
The
need that
rivers,
either.
the rivers are coming up too, by the way. But anyhow,
Yeah. I'll run Beatrice because I'm running points out there, but
you drive for
Friday night.
LKQ, don't you?
Yes. Yep.
They drive a truck to you, or where do you pick your truck up at?
Yeah, we have a truck out here on the North Street, off of North Street, and they come from Topeka, bring us our stuff, and we take stuff out of our trucks that's been returned, and just kind of swap parts, and then
you head about your route.
Yep.
Training.
I drive quite a bit, and we didn't run yesterday, so we're cutting trees off of houses and stuff and helping some people out. So I didn't work yesterday, and then today I had to do double what I was supposed to do. So it was like 6 o'clock when I pulled in town. I'm sitting there like, man, I still got to shower and get over here. So I was hurrying up. Good thing I only live like 2 blocks from here. So
you did good.
Made it on time.
What do you do, Trey?
Work at Prairie Land in Concordia.
Okay.
Are you going to college?
I'm done now.
You're done now?
What do you do there?
Technician.
Cool.
Yep.
You went to college in like Iowa, didn't you?
Council Bluffs.
Council Bluffs? Why don't you ever bring your race car up there?
I don't know.
Yeah, tell you what, if I was in Iowa, I'd be bringing my race car up there.
Because it's not far enough into Iowa to really justify it. It's only 3 hours from home.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just across, it's basically Omaha. You're just across the road from Omaha.
Yeah.
It's not very far up or into Iowa. But I drove around in Iowa a lot on marketplace runs. So I got to explore a little bit of Iowa.
A little bit?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Went up to Sioux Center a couple times.
So what do you want to do with your racing career? Where do you want to go?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Wherever it takes me.
Got a goal set for this year? What you want?
Track championships, I guess.
Where?
Beatrice and Salina.
Think you can do it?
Not with Nick being out on the track.
If your friend keeps spinning you out, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
We haven't touched one time this year, right? He hasn't.
This year.
Also given me a reason
close.
to.
Yeah, but you've only raced twice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, now that he won't outmotor me down the straightaways, maybe we'll have some better races. So
It depends who built your engine.
Well, you're about to find out here soon.
Okay.
There'll be a sticker on the back. You've been passed by so-and-so.
Yeah.
How are you doing in Beatrice?
I haven't even looked at the points here. I can just do that real quick though.
Yep.
I don't know, honestly.
What have you gotten in? Have you gotten in 3 nights over there?
I think 3.
Yeah, probably 3.
3. I know they got.
So
ranked
Trey,
out.
while you're looking that up, do you have a favorite racetrack?
I'm second in points there. I haven't raced that many places this year yet, but lacrosse was my favorite until I went through the guardrail. But
That's where you went through the guardrail.
You like little tracks?
yeah, I like Concordia too. When it was fast, I didn't like it when it was dry slick. But I don't like any dry slick because of that open engine. You know, I like to go like hell.
So what about you? You like dry slick, or
Yeah, I'm a dry slick guy.
you think the open engine will change that?
We'll find out. I think I'm pretty good on the pedals, so I can
Yeah, Jason.
hammer down and I can feather the pedals. So
Throttle control. That's a big deal with those opens.
Yeah.
Throttle control. Those crates, you can, if it's hammered down, you can pretty well run it without
Wide
letting
open,
off.
yeah.
But dry slick is a lot different.
So I gotta tell you, Chase, the years that I was flagging go-karts and watching you race go-karts, as squirrely as you were in a go-kart, I never thought you'd get in a big car.
He's still pretty squirrely.
Yeah, I won 2 championships in the go-kart.
Well, you were still squirrely.
I was fast, so.
Jason over there said that Trey and him had a hell of a race out there.
Yeah, we did.
Was it fun?
Oh yeah, side by side for quite a while. He gave me a run for my money, that's for sure. But I didn't want to give it to him too easily.
And
Who won?
Me.
He pulled off. He was running 250.
Well, the first night I got by him, but the second night he won the heat race. But
he gapped us in the heat race.
Really?
Yeah, he beat us about half a track, and the
Yeah.
next thing you know, you're pulling down the back straightaway, and Jason Cleveland's car's on fire. And I was like, what in the world's
Just
going
burst
on?
into flames.
What happened?
The distributor spun in like a 180 and cut all the ignition wires. The ignition wires arced and caught on fire, so
Oh, jeez.
Yep.
God.
Yep.
wasn't ideal.
Someone spun out in front of me in the heat race, and I got collected with that, and that was about the only
I
problem I
missed
had.
it.
You missed it?
I missed
Yeah.
both of them.
You were in front of him, I think, weren't you?
No, they happened right in front of me.
Oh.
Well, it was 8B spun out right in front of me, and then that 24 spun out right in front of me, and then I heard that 24 spun out, and I heard boom, and I was like, man, who was that? I looked to my left, and you were creeping down the infield.
Yep, it was me.
Yeah.
Bent the bumper,
Whoops.
Actually, it just bent the bumper. That was really about it, and the fender, but we fixed it. And the car still wasn't running right, so we had to get it fixed, but we never got around to getting it right, but we found out it was spark plugs. We got it fixed after we got back.
Beaumont said Trey knows how to hammer down. Even his first time in a car, I think my poor little motor was going to go boom.
Yeah, I did. He's the one that got me into it. I ran his car at Concordia it was after the mechanics race, and I went out there by myself, and it was a blast, because I just went out there and I didn't try racing myself. I just kind of went around in the corners and just floored it. Put her all the way up to $7,000, both corners, and then I got flagged to pull off because I was being hard on things. That was fun though. That's what started it all. It was his fault.
That's what got
So
you
you
into
never-
racing?
Yep.
You've never raced anything before that?
Nope.
Really? You
Not
know?
a go-kart, not a mini stock,
Nope.
mini truck?
I derbied, but that was it.
Oh, good damn.
That was the first time I drove a race car, and then after that,
You were hooked?
yep,
Ready to go.
couldn't get rid of me.
That's pretty cool.
What's your dad thought of all this? He like it?
At the beginning, he was kind of skeptical, but now you can't get him away from it either.
He's all in.
I tried getting him to put my other car back together and him race it, but he's not up for that.
He won't do it.
I mean, I've been begging my dad to get into a car, but he won't either, so.
He
Yeah.
needs
Why not?
to.
He just
You hadn't
won't.
built yours?
He thinks he was supposed to do a play day, and we had some issues at play day, and then he was going to, at the end of the races, the first couple weeks, and we had motor problems, and then I think he's in line to run the Crown Vic. I don't know, but I think he doesn't want to get into one, because then he'll go and try out and buy one. He's too old to buy one, so my dad loves it. My dad loves it a ton. He says that I kind of brought him back to racing, even though I grew up going to the races with my dad all my life. I don't know how that makes any sense, but
No, I think you did kind of bring him back.
yeah, he enjoys it. We have a pretty good connection out there, and
You guys work good together, or do you argue?
it was a little rough at the beginning, you know,
Was it?
because I thought he was a little worried about me getting in a car, and because I was not very good. But I was all right in a go-kart, but other than that, you know, I wasn't very good in a big car. So when I bought that car, he was just kind of worried that I was going to go plow it in the wall first turn. So
Did you?
no, I didn't. I went out there and we
Third
ran.
turn?
No, that first night I went like 19th to 10th, and
Did all the cars in front of you fall out?
no, I held a straight line and just kept my foot in it, and I got out of the car, and my dad's like, holy shit, we got a driver. So, and I was like, all right, here we go. So
Nice.
he's just been helping me out ever since, and he enjoys doing it. I mean, not so much this year, or maybe the last. I mean, I think once we get rolling a little bit more,
It'll be a little more fun.
yeah, it'll be a little bit more fun. Right now, it's not the most fun thing in the world. So
Kinda takes the fun out of it when
Yeah.
you're struggling and having
Yeah.
trouble. Yeah.
I know I get tired of working on my car, and I haven't had that many issues yet, but
Yeah.
it gets old after a while.
Take a lot of work.
When did you start racing?
real racing like 2018.
Oh, okay, so way before me.
I was in a go-kart when I was 5.
Yeah, I just meant big cars.
Oh, big cars? 22.
Okay, so a little bit
22,
before.
I ran like 7 races, and then 23 was like my first full year.
Oh, okay.
So
Yep.
Cleveland wants to know what your motor sounded like a few weeks ago in Salina.
no, we ain't gonna talk about it. Yeah, they make fun of me because I make good impressions. So I make impressions about what my car sounds like.
What did it sound like? Come on.
In Salina, a few weeks ago in Salina, I don't even know. It didn't sound good. It was like wah pa 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 wah pa pa pa.
Well, that's an indication that something's wrong.
Yeah, and then I would put it in the neutral, and I would just. And then I was going back looking at the video, and I was like, man, I look like a dum-dum. I was like, I smoked out the whole crowd, and
Yeah, you
then
did.
it died on the front straightaway, and I was just ready to give up. I was like, man, this is horrible. So
Hey, you and Dennis Berry are both single-handedly taking care of all the mosquitoes at Salina Speedway.
Bull crap. You should see my legs from last week. So that was not fun. I have mosquito bites all over my legs.
Yeah, they were terrible.
They were like
I've never
this
seen
big.
mosquitoes that big.
Yeah, they were like, I mean, I'm not kidding. They were like this big flying on my legs.
They got some mutants growing down here.
Yeah, they were bad. So
Maybe you guys ought to invest in bug spray.
No.
well, I had fire suits on, so I didn't have to worry about it. But when I got my shorts, I did.
Yeah.
So.
I waited until I was packing everything up to take my fire suit off. I was leaving it on.
Well, I always get made fun of by Jessica over here that I'm in my fire suit for too long, so I make sure as soon as I'm done racing, I'm straight out of my fire suit from now on. So
Keeps you warm when it's cold out.
well, it's not cold; it's hot out now. So
Well, at night sometimes it gets cold. The wind gets cold.
Kind of. You kind of spread some news here recently too, right?
yeah,
You got something big happening, don't you?
yeah, I got a kid on the way, so
Congratulations.
second time's a charm, hopefully. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. This one's gone a lot better than the last one did. So
Good.
I think we're trending towards the right direction with this one, and I'm pretty excited. It was kind of rough there for a little bit on the last one, and I knew she was pretty down, and so we both been pretty pumped up about this one. We got a baby. We're doing a gender reveal with the race car. Hopefully I got a motor that's running in it, or else there's going to be just pushing it outside, no sounds or nothing. So
Well, you can do the sound.
yeah, I can do the sounds. Have you ever seen the videos where they sounds like the car's running, and they open the trunk and there's some guy in there with no motor in it, and he's making the sounds of it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
That'll be-
Yeah. It's a boy. I'm praying for a boy anyway. So
Got names picked out yet?
yeah, I don't know. You gotta ask the old lady about that. I'll just stay out of that one. I think I like Waylon for a boy.
What'd she want?
I don't know. She doesn't know what she wants tomorrow, so she'll change 100 times and we'll settle on something. So love the motor impressions. Everyone loves the motor impressions. You guys, I do pretty good impressions. I get pretty wound up about stuff, so I was a little bit involved in the whole Abbey and Cross thing last weekend. And
Yeah, how'd
I
you
missed
get
out on
involved?
all of it. I was loading my car up and I just completely missed it. I had to watch the videos to see what
How'd
happened.
you get involved?
Well, I got a phone call Friday from my buddy Hunter Vogan, and he was like, "Hey man, did you see who's in lacrosse?" And I'm like, "No, who it is? Who is he?" And he was like, "Jeffrey Abbey's in lacrosse." He's like, "You think he's gonna come down to Salina, race for $1,000 bucks?" I was like, well, I don't know. Let's find out. Just text him. So I got on Facebook. I don't even have him as a friend on Facebook, and I searched him up, and I said, "Hey man, you coming to race Salina Saturday night? I seen you're in lacrosse." And he goes, "No, just stopping by on the way home and seen that this place is running, so we stopped." And I was like, "Well, 1,000 to win, you know?" And he's like, "Well, what gear?" I was like, "Well, most guys run in between a 620 and a 650. Depends what you got underneath the hood." And they didn't respond to me for a while, and I seen he broke a shock in the feature leading it, and about flipped the car. So I thought, oh, I bet he's not coming. So he texted me about midnight that night and said, "Sorry, man, we're headed home." I was like, "Oh, no worries, you know." And then he texted me about noon Saturday and said, "Change the plans, we're headed your way, see you soon." I was like, "Oh, sweet," you know. So he showed up and we talked a little bit underneath the red flag, and when they had that ambulance had to leave for a guy in the pits, and we talked for a little bit, and then, oh man, all hell broke loose about an hour later. So I was down there like, "Don't touch my driver, all right? It's my fault. It's my fault I brought him here." So he's a good guy. I mean, I talked to him a little bit after the whole deal happened, and he apologized to Cross. And you know, you don't know what. I mean, when you're racing, you can never tell what really goes on. I mean, all you know is what you feel, right? You don't see everything that happens. And you know, if I feel like I've been ran up a little bit, I don't know if I'd go in the next turn and completely dart someone, but
Yeah.
that's just the way I race. I mean, maybe for a win and $1,000 bucks, I might change my mind, but maybe just for a win, because I haven't gotten one of those yet. So I guess you never know. But it was a. I tell you what, it got the crowd going. That's for sure.
Yeah, the crowd was all fired up.
The crowd was going. That was interesting. So,
Yep.
You'll get a win eventually.
yeah, says the one who's gotten a couple already. So
3, but 2
You
of
got-
them were at Concordia and 1 was at Salina.
I thought you got 2 in the Salina.
No, not yet. I've been second, I don't know how many times, but I've been close.
Getting close.
Yep.
I've gotten a 3rd. That's about it. Second. Well, I didn't even think I ran second in Concordia.
Takes time
Yeah, it takes time.
and luck, a lot of luck.
You know, I had to convince my dad for 3 years that this car that we had was no good, and finally listened to me. So I think we got at least a car that goes straight. So it's a lot better feeling. And I'd gotten chassis cars Saturday night, and it just gave me flashbacks to everything from the last couple years. I was like, man, that was a handful. I was sawing out the wheel real hard, and I was like, man, I don't miss this at all. My other car drives like a Cadillac compared to that thing, but it was good. So.
Yeah.
Jake wants to know what your blood alcohol content is.
We got to get that up. Well, I ain't got no one to grab me drinks, so I thought my dad was going to stop in here, but
My dad ditched me too, don't worry.
well, he
You
said
didn't
he
want
was
to come
going to.
down either?
Nope. He was going to, but he had to do
Hey, Cleveland.
some seed.
Can you give me a double Tito's and Red Bull at the bar over there? Not this one. I got a tab. A double Tito's Red Bull. I got a tab for
You got a
Chase.
tab?
Yeah, I drink here quite a bit. About every Wednesday night.
Yeah, they know him.
Huh? Yeah, over at that one. The snack bar over there. You can get yourself a beer, I don't care.
You think you could have found somebody else in the room better looking than Jason Cleveland?
Yeah, I probably could have. I guess I could have asked Jessica. But she doesn't like me very much. She's kind of mean to me.
Is she?
Yeah. Nothing. Her and Adam pick on me quite a bit at the racetrack. You know,
Do they really?
I'm either out of my fire suit too quickly or in it too long, or I
Can't do nothing right.
think I just need to start walking around with my helmet
Is your
on.
fire suit a one piece or two?
Yeah, it's a one piece.
So get this one. They just put a motor in the car, or had trouble with the motor, and they was wanting to come Sunday and run a couple laps, see if they got it fixed. So he texted me, all I gotta do is load the car, or I'll meet you out there. I go, okay. So I said, well, if they gotta load it, I got a few minutes. So I messed around, drove out there, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting. And pretty soon here they come, and the weather was about like we got right now.
It was pouring.
Yeah,
it was pouring.
getting ready to pour. And I go, there ain't no way he's gonna make it. About that time, here he come. He popped up over turn 4. They had already got there, unloaded, ran a couple laps, and loaded back up, and they was headed out in the rain. And I stopped him at the gate, and I go, yeah, I forgot you didn't have to put on your fire suit because you still had it on from last night.
Yeah. Yeah, well, crap. Well, here's the funny thing is that it was raining we got halfway down Berman, it started kind of sprinkling pretty good, and I'm like, oh, crap. Well, Chuck told us to park in the infield. We're like, man, I don't want to park in the infield. I was like, we might not make it out.
Yeah.
And I got there, and we make a lap, and it was raining pretty good. And I went into turn 1 and 2, and I slid pretty far up the racetrack, and I just pedaled as fast as I could down the back straightaway, jumped on the brake right through the infield. I deuce a hazard and onto the trailer, and I'm out here still with my helmet on. Dad's like, hurry up, hurry up. So I'm out with my helmet, my gloves on, getting the ratchet straps on there, ratchet strapping the car down, and
Yeah.
Some good thunder.
You
And
can
then-
get stuck down there in the infield when it rains.
oh yeah, that's what we did not want. So, and it rained, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, but then it started pouring as soon as we got back. It was pouring. It was monsoon, and so
Open trailer or enclosed?
open.
That's something I'm surprised nobody's gotten trapped in Belleville's track after it rains. Because
Oh,
if you've been around, it's
That's a mess.
straight up coming out of it.
That's nice.
You can't get no big trailers down there, that's for sure.
I
People
don't even
try.
know my trailer. We get sponsored to trailers, so I've been spending too much money on motors to go try and buy a trailer. So it's part of it,
So I know you've only been racing.
Appreciate it.
I know you've only been at this a few years.
Damn.
You got any big wins? Have you got any wins that you can remember that, or special races that you've done good at?
So I ran third at the Bill Clinton Memorial Race. That was 2,100 to win when we were in a little bit of a who has the bigger pocket between racetracks for a night, which was fine with me because I got first place money for third place. So
Yeah, that's no shit.
So that was probably your biggest one?
yeah, that's probably the best I've ran. I ran 6. I mean, we've had a lot of cars show up to Salina, really fast cars. So I ran 6 earlier this year with 30. We had 30 cars, 30 hobby stocks one night, and I ran 6 in that, and that was
31, I think it was, or something.
Yeah, and I ran 6 in that with a motor that was halfway run. I ran the first 5 laps, and then on every restart, the same would just I'd go from 4th to 9th, but I'd go back up to 6 on 7. I felt like 6 cylinders, so
Yeah.
I think we could have got our hat in the ring there if we had a decent piece underneath us, but
Yep. You're good there. What about you, Trey? What's the most memorable night? I kind of like the night you won at Concordia and got to do the donuts on the front.
Yeah, that's probably
That was good.
my first win. Yeah, that was probably about.
Yeah.
you almost hit me.
That was the Did I?
Yeah, you did it like I was pulling through the infield, and then you come whipping around, and I said, "Oh crap!" And I swerved out of the way. I couldn't even see you going through the infield.
I was
like,
way too wound up that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were pretty
I don't know
wound
what
up.
was going on. I don't even remember getting home that night. I just did. I wasn't even drinking. I was stone cold sober. I was having a great night that night.
Good.
Oh, yeah, that's probably about it.
Those are always fun.
Oh yeah, the first ones.
I missed Concordia. Someone said that they ran a race there last week or something.
No.
I didn't know. I know they didn't, but someone.
If you went and looked at that track right now, I couldn't even imagine what it would look like. I bet it's so washed out right now. You wouldn't even be able to drive your pickup on it. I don't know though. I'm not gonna say it is, but I'm sure. I know at the beginning of the season they took Dane Hedrick's car out there to practice with it, but that was it. Just to mess around with it, make sure it would go in a circle.
I hope
I wish we had
don't let it sit too long.
Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
We just opened one
It needs to
close
be-
around here. I mean, I like Beloit's track, but
It's
they
really
don't.
sad when you're 5 miles from it and you can't go race it.
I know.
That's the way we are.
But we got what 2 or 3 sitting around us that are just been sitting there for
Yeah.
Minneapolis. Yep.
I always wanted to race there.
Beloit for a while was kind of just sitting there.
Yeah.
They only ran the midget show. Now they're starting to get big cars back on it. We lost 1 in Hutch. They used to have 2 in Hutch. One of them was a little bit smaller, not a half mile. So
I kind of want to go out there on that one too, but I haven't been out there yet. I think it'd be a cool experience.
That was a lot of fun.
the Hutch one, the smaller one.
Smaller one.
Yep. And now we got one open in Topeka. Well, Heartland's open back up in Topeka. So that's a little bit closer.
Yep.
For you,
Yeah, but what sanctioning body are they going to go with? Does that matter? to
Red
you?
Cloud was opening back up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Red
but
Cloud
I don't think they're
races Saturday.
sanctioned
Yeah.
either, though.
Yep.
No, they're not sanctioned.
We're not saying it says outlaw rules.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show up there.
Better
with
put
my
your stock car engine in. and go up
Holly
there.
4-barrel out
Yep.
there. Put some different head gaskets on and
Nah, just run it. And then get disqualified like I did.
you get disqualified. Oh yeah, you got
it's too much
disqualified.
compression.
Where at?
Salina.
They DQ'd you for that?
Yep.
Him, the 22A, almost
Jared Aerosmith,
almost
And
a 55.
That was the night.
Cody, and Garrett. We all placed in top 4.
They almost DQ'd all 4 of them.
Yeah,
Almost.
They did.
But
Jared
For
and
too much compression, huh?
Yep. Which we never checked it, so hell, we didn't know what it was. We bought that engine from Schwein,
Yeah.
whatever. And it was a mid-state that he freshened and ran it, and then we got checked, and we didn't know. He told us it was legal.
yeah. Well, heck, that Aerosmith guy,
It's
they
all
said
right.
they stopped pumping at like 10.3 and it was still going up. So that thing was a monster. And
I don't know what
everything.
they stopped mine at, but it was going up still. But I don't know how much it was going to go, obviously, because I didn't know what it was.
They limit us pretty good on them hobby stocks. 9-to-1 compression, little tiny 2-barrel carburetor, street tires, no suspension in them.
I'm surprised those little carburetors get as much fuel as they do.
Yeah.
for how small they are. It's amazing. And air too. Fucking holes that small compared to a Harley. It's weird, but
That's what I know. You know, they got the sport mods with the crates and the opens. They
Exact
limit
same
the
engines.
4-barrel and a 2-barrel. And that's what's weird about the hobby stock deal is I can't believe that they let the open motor and the crate run the same
Carburetor.
carburetor.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
That
sport
chokes
mods.
that open motor down quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Open engine.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that helps us is we can run 7,000, and the sport mods can only run 6,400 with an open.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're
So
going
you
to turn
guys-
I didn't
62.
realize that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and both crates and sport mods and hobbies can only run 62.
Just to
Yeah.
clarify, you guys can't run a brake bias adjuster.
No.
Mm-mm.
Nope. Be nice if we could, but no.
Yeah, when you're in a 4-wheel slide in these cars, it's not fun.
No.
It's not fun.
That's why
You just
put
close your
drums in
eyes.
the rear. Then they don't grab for shit.
They did allow you to run disc brakes on the back. Did you
Yep.
guys do that?
Yep, I have a non-floater with disc brake conversion to it, so
Are you liking that better?
yeah,
A
I can
lot of
stop a
guys-
lot quicker.
A
So
lot of guys felt they didn't like it and went back to the drums.
That's where I'm going.
You're going back?
Yeah.
Yep.
I have this car came with a floater in it, and
Okay.
I've raced the other car for 3 years with drum, and I don't like the disc. I'm trying to
the
get used
disc.
to it, but I just.
They tell me the drums feel a little freer.
Yep. They don't grab as well. That's what I like.
probably
I like having the front grab and not the rear as
You need a
much.
hobby stock freer so you don't rob the power.
Yep.
Yep.
yeah, I like the disc. I can get in the corner a little bit hard and grab the brake pretty quick.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and I can get in the corner just probably from a drum and then not have to worry about sliding up the racetrack when I'm doing it, so I can grab the brake pretty good
So you feel
and point my car a little bit better when
feel
I'm.
better with the
Yeah, I do.
4-wheel brakes.
It's easier to.
I'm not a
Turn the car
one lane around guy. I like to diamond corners. I like to move around quite a bit. Maybe that's why some guys call me a
Yeah.
squirrel.
Yeah, it is probably why.
So you still can't hold a line, huh?
Well, I hold a line. It's just not the line that everyone else is choosing to run. So
Not the line anybody else wants you to run. Yeah, we cuss at you guys, people like you, by the way. I'm just kidding. I do the same thing. It's okay.
yeah, Trey, you have no room to talk. Trey likes. Oh, there he is. There's the old man. He did show up.
There he made it.
Tornado sign going off.
Jason wants my floater.
It's not even raining.
I'll sell it.
Hey Dino, guest just told us the tornado sirens are going off.
Really?
I ain't worried about it. Radar didn't look that bad.
We're live here
Yeah,
on
we're live
AJ
still, so.
AJ Sports Bar and Grill with a tornado warning.
Our phone should all go off.
Yeah, you would
should've.
think.
I figured it all blew over.
I think that's what it
the
was looking
radar.
like it was gonna on the way here, but yeah,
Is it gone?
We're all
it's
gonna
gone.
check the radar. Well, we better keep talking because we're still
We're
online.
fine. Don't even worry about it. Ain't got nothing to worry about.
We don't turn this into an amateur storm chaser show.
I'm not leaving.
We can go Nader chasing.
I don't mind. I don't mind storm chasing, but
Is it coming from the north? That means I gotta go that way.
it's coming from the west, yeah. But
North and
it's all
west?
past us. We're all
Yeah,
good.
we're
Yeah.
good.
Tough off.
Your dad
Yeah.
probably had something to drink before he showed up here.
He could have. Well, I don't know. He looks pretty sober. Usually, I can tell when my dad's feeling pretty good. He usually does. He doesn't talk that quiet, and it's usually a lot worse than that. So
You get that way sometimes too, don't you?
I can for sure. I
Like
try
you
not
loud?
to. I try not to.
I get loud too. Just because though, I don't do it for any reason.
My kid had T-ball, and they canceled that today. So
Well, it's
Probably
good that you
lightning.
missed that.
That
yeah.
was why, because of the lightning. Because I seen lightning on the way here.
Well, I'll miss the next one tomorrow. The younger one will play tomorrow. I'll miss that one. So.
Working or
No, I do my own podcasts now. Well,
Oh yeah.
I do like a little live video and stuff on Thursdays, so it's just kind of for fun, and I bring a couple people on, and it's a good time. gives a lot more credit to you guys because it's a lot of work. I don't like doing it. I didn't choose to do it. Let's make it that clear. I did not choose to do it. So.
Who made you choose to do it?
Everyone that joined my live video the night I tried making an announcement, they were just like, let's do a podcast. And I was like, okay, let's try it. And I did one and people liked it. So I was like, you know what, screw it. I made a name. Well, Eric Cross made a name for it called Bubbles and Beers. And so we just do that on Thursday nights. And
Every Thursday?
every Thursday. 7:30.
7:30?
Yep, we do it every Thursday. I was doing like this, bringing guests on, but man, it's so hard to get a hold of people. People are so busy, so I kind of quit the guest kind of deal. So I had some Crown Vic guys on a couple weeks ago. They were pretty cool, and they came from one of them came from Partridge, Kansas, to come get on. Jimmy Lawson, the Gym Vision guy.
Yep.
And he gave me some equipment, but I can't figure out how to run it at all. So I'd have just straight off the phone is what I do it on. So, but it's a good deal.
Good.
You know, something else I'm trying to find is a Crown Vic for my dad. He doesn't really have much of a choice if I just build it for him.
Do what? I didn't hear you.
I said I want to get a Crown Vic for my dad. Since he won't drive a hobby stock, I want to get him a Crown Vic.
Think you drive it?
I think he'd have fun with the Crown.
I do too. That's why I want to get him one.
Yeah.
I entered into Eric's giveaway, but I didn't get it.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't get it either.
Are you friends with anybody that's got one? I mean,
I know where two are sitting at that need cages in them.
Not anybody that has. Well, I guess Matthew Schmitz. I'm pretty good friends with him because he used to race hobbies and whatnot. But he raced his, so I won't mess with that probably. But I don't know.
somebody needs to let him get in at hot laps one time.
He's hot lap. Well, not my new car. My old car. He raced at Concordia. After the, or no, it was a play day last year, I think.
Okay.
At the beginning of the season, he ran it, and then he's packed with it a few times, Salina and whatnot.
I've seen your dad in your car. That's a little seat for your dad to get into.
It's bigger. This seat's bigger than my first one I ever had. This was a 16.
A 16?
Yeah, he fits in it good. A lot better than I do. Not very well.
What's in your own?
I'm a little
14?
loose. 15 and a half.
15 and a half.
With an insert that forms to me. My other car, the first seat I had was a 14.
14.
That I tried getting in it before we got a new seat.
Nope.
No way in hell.
I fit into a 14 Saturday night, and that was tight.
Yeah, no
That was
thanks.
tight.
No thanks.
I squeezed in there like, oh.
That's what was in that car?
Yeah, a 14-inch seat.
14's tight.
And I've never been in a full containment seat before, so that was my first time getting a full.
Did you like it?
No. No.
Why?
Well, maybe
I mean, if it fit.
if it fit right and it
if it
wasn't like
fit.
sit up. I think it was sitting up a little high, like sitting like kind of like leaning forward. I don't like that at all. I like leaning back a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the pedals were like pretty close to me. So it was just an uncomfortable ride.
Situation.
Yeah. When you're racing, you don't think about it, but when you're sitting in a lineup, you're like moving around, trying to slide down in the seat, but then your knees are like almost hitting the steering wheel. And
I just got back in my other car this the other day before we got the reins, and I didn't realize how much difference I have from the old car to my new car just on the inside. Like where my steering wheel sits. In my other car, it's like up here, which doesn't have a string box in it, obviously, but it's up quite a ways compared to my new car. And then the steering wheel's like off-centered. It's not centered with the seat. I didn't bolt the seat down straight, obviously, because the steering wheel doesn't line up. But the difference is in that. And then the window in the old car is so much bigger than this new car, because the way they made those jets, for some reason the cage is 6 inches further back than my other car. I don't know why it's so much different, but they moved it so much further back that the window makes it's such a smaller hole to get in.
oh yeah, they welded a bar in on mine, and it makes it a pretty tight hole to get into now compared to my other one.
Yeah.
I just feel safer in my new car. Feels like it's a little bit more of a box in there and not like an open, I don't know, area. It just, my other car doesn't really feel safe. It's as safe in, so this one I feel a bit more safe in.
Well, that's important.
I felt safe when I went up on the fence at Beatrice.
And you know
in my
about
other car.
safety pretty well. You've had some scary accidents.
Oh yeah, it's no fun.
Yeah. It's not, and
I tried a layback seat one time. I know those are not for me either.
a layback seat, like where it's like laying straight back, or like almost like you're in a recliner.
Lays you back about 30 degrees. They were popular in my day, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't know how much I like that. I don't like sitting like forward. I like sitting straight up. I don't like where I'm like this. I like being able to sit up and straight up. You know, I don't
Cars are a lot taller. I mean, the guys are building cages and everything's a lot taller now than what they used to. I worked on an old, like a 2000 and, oh gosh, it was an old Harris car.
Really?
And it was like way down on the ground.
Down on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, you can look at those old ones that are still sitting around. You can look at how much smaller that window is and how much smaller the body is and everything.
Yep.
They just a lot shorter.
And no offense to Dalton, but if you see Dalton Hyder's car out there, I think it's an 06, 05 modified. Look at them compared to like a Brett Berry car. There's a big difference in them cars, you know. And, you know, back in the day, I always thought that these new modifieds were not as cool as the old modifieds. But then you look at one of the old modifieds compared to the new modifieds, it's like, well, maybe they are a little bit. But
Out of date.
yeah, I mean, it's just, hobby stocks to me really haven't changed in styles a whole bunch, other than people are taking care of them a little bit better than they used to back in the day. I mean, Cheeseburger used to win with a derby car, it looked like, you know, and now it's like you ain't going out there and watching the derby car win no more. You're out there watching the...
Now they're race cars.
Yeah, now they're race cars, so... I think the transformation in racing has really grown. I'm glad to see how many people have been out at the Speedway this year, cars and fans, and I think it'll slow down just a little bit now the summer's starting, and maybe with Red Cloud opening up, I know they run on Saturday nights, so.
I'd be curious to know how many new cars, like new race car drivers are out there now.
Yeah, I don't.
In every class. Crown Vics, obviously, it's all of them, but I mean, just how many other in each class, how many there are new.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of guys that really came back to racing, like Nielsen, modified, or Jason Nielsen.
Yep.
I think that T12 Brooks, I think he used to race quite a while ago. I think he used to race. Who else? I mean, there's been guys like old modified guys have been coming back. Corey Birch has been out there a couple times this year. I think a lot of guys are just kind of coming back. You never get out of racing. You know, you never, either whether you're there every weekend or... The only guy I've ever known to completely get out of racing and just never come back is Brandon Blocklinger.
No.
Because he can't.
Oh, he's been there.
Has he?
He's been at the races. I've seen him.
He was there.
I've never seen that guy off the track since he quit. So.
He was there Saturday.
See, I heard a little rumor
were.
that someone's trying to talk him into driving a modified, but
Him and his son were there.
Yeah.
Yep, they've been there the past couple weekends, I think.
Travis wants to know what your motor sounded like Saturday again.
Chase asked Racing about getting in my car 80. Well, Travis wants to know what?
Lockdown. Chase, what did your motor sound like a few weeks ago at Slime?
Man, I already did that. We're over that. We're already over that.
Once is enough, huh?
Yeah, once is enough. Ask me about a couple hours from now and I'll have 3 more of these. So. Off air. Travis saved my life down in Colby.
Really?
Yeah, so the guy that showed up with some air, you know, we're all three, me, Jason, Hunter, we're going to go down to Colby. We all agreed on things that we had that we didn't even bring extra of. Well, Hunter had air. Well, he loaded up Friday night and left. So Saturday night left, there was no air. So we're sitting there, and I knew Travis and Tracy were coming down to race, and they were bringing me some parts. And I was like, but somehow we got on the topic of trailer tires, and I forgot that my dad told me, oh yeah, there's one of the trailer tires that's a little messed up. I went up there and I was like, man, one of my trailer tires was the inside was just completely ate off, showing cords like real bad, and I'm like, oh crap. So we got this idea. Well, Jason goes, well, I have an extra trailer tire you can stick on your trailer, and I was like, oh, thank God, you know. We go to put it up there, no, it wouldn't line up. So I'm like, well, this ain't good. So I was like, well, what if we just dismount a hobby tire, stick it on the trailer, that'd get me home, right? We ain't got no air. We ain't got a breaker bar. We ain't got, you know, we didn't have nothing planned.
Could have came and asked us.
Hunter had it all.
Travis had spoons, he had a breaker bar, Travis had spoons and an air, and he helped us out. He was over there breaking that tire off for us and stuff.
Got her done, huh?
Yeah, we got it on there. I made it all the way back home. My dad was just like, "Oh, just drive. You'll be all right." And I'm like, "No, this thing ain't making it 3 hours back home." So
That's the one thing I don't love doing is tires at the track.
no.
I don't enjoy that at all. If you have enough people, it's not that bad. But when you're trying to do it by yourself, no.
Especially hobby stuff.
Yeah, with the tubes. You run tubes, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You run tubes?
Yeah. I have one tire that doesn't have a tube in it because Garrett Caswell talked me into not running tubes at Hayes last year because I had a tire that needed flipped and I didn't have anything to do it with, or I didn't have the time to do it. So I asked him if he would do it, and he said he'd do it, and he said, "This got a tube in it, I'm not going to do it." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice to know now." He said, "Go get a valve stem, and I won't put a tube in it." And I was like, I've never ran ever without a tube in it. I was like, is this really worth it? And I was like, you know what, whatever, why not? So he did that, and I ran it, and it was fine.
It
but
just stayed on.
Yeah, you just gotta run a little more air in it, which I haven't.
If it's smooth, you're okay.
Right. And that's the one
Saturday
time.
night I ran chassis car with no tubes in it, and
Really?
I was real worried about.
Yeah, you worry about
Yeah.
it, but you can also feel a difference too.
Yeah.
I think you can feel a difference a little bit because there's only my right rear that didn't have a tube in it. The left rear and all those had tubes in it.
Which is the worst tire not to have a tube in it.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
but it was so slick and smooth that night. I wanted as much give as possible.
Yeah.
And without that tube in there, it moves a lot more than you think.
Yeah.
Still not a lot because it's still a steel welded tire, but it still moves a lot more than you think.
We ain't got really a choice in tires for hobby stocks. It's just
No.
one size, and then you just pick your brand pretty much, and everyone will justify this brand or justify this brand. My dad's a tire dealer, so I get to choose from everything, and we just pick around and find whatever lasts longest, that has a good.
So I was going to say, do they have like different softness? I mean, are
Yeah,
street
there's-
tires like softer?
Yeah, there's
than
softer tires, and we played around with the softness of tires, and if they get too soft, they last one night, and you got them chunking out. So we found a tire that lasts us about 5-6 races before the edges kind of wear off of them a little fast, but we just flip it, and then you're good to go. So you run them 5-6 races, and then you put new tires on. So
That's what we've still been trying to work with. We found Douglas's to be my favorite, at least, because they're softer,
softer.
but they don't last very long.
Nope.
That's for sure, especially on a dry slick track. They'll be gone.
So we were
in
running the
night.
iron heads for a little bit, and they were soft, but 3 races in, they start chunking out. So
I was running Tiger Paws there my first year for a little bit. I had one Tiger Paw that peeled the whole, it was half of the right rear tire, half of the whole tread came off.
Really?
In the middle of the race, the inside half came off, the whole thing, and I could tell once it came off. The car was so loose, it was so weird. I finished third, but still, it was. I had to hold on to it because it was gonna go around. That's the one thing I like about my other car. I got to the point where it was kind of hard to spin out in it. I was so comfortable in it that it was hard to spin out, honestly. And this new car is way different because it's a well-built car, which the other one was still nice to build. It was a copy of a Chevy chassis, so it was still a really nice car.
the guy who built that car?
Yep, I did. I met him at
Hey.
Osborne. Oh God, I can't remember his name. Hold on.
Didn't you say you built it in Salina?
No, he didn't. That's what I thought. That's what I was told. But
I know he was asking around for a while.
is my dad watching, or Justin, or somebody that remembers? Because I don't remember who the guy's name was.
Well, we're kind of approaching 8 o'clock here, guys. How about people to thank, sponsors and stuff like that?
Yeah, mine's are pretty easy to remember. I don't know about Trey. Trey, if you want to go first, you go ahead.
Oh, great. Okay. Lost Creek Seeds, obviously, my dad. In charge of that. Higher Ground Farms, which is Dane and Mike Cleveland, where we bought my car from. Pete's Custom Dog Boxes. Erickson Repair. Concordia Collision. Miller Ag Repair. Murdoch Racing, and just anybody else that helps with the car. I mean, I think that's all my sponsors. Traxler Farms, and yeah, my mom and dad, obviously, but Sterling, everybody else that helps.
Yeah, I got my fiance, Kaylin. Without her, probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. My dad, biggest helper ever. Taught me a ton. M&H Motors, Kelly Dunn Construction, A1 Plumbing, Rooster's Tavern, ABC Pest Control, One Vision Aviation, Sugar Hounds Barbecue, CNS Heating and Cooling, Speedline Racing Products. I think that's it. And Bradley, my buddy Bradley. My brother Bradley's been like my best friend when it comes to pulling motors, man. That guy's every time I got to pull a motor, that dude's right there. So I appreciate that kid a ton. He's getting into racing. We're gonna have another hobby stock racing with us here in a couple weeks, and he'll be out here running. So
Good.
So I'm pretty excited about that, and he's pretty pumped. So that's
Okay.
it.
Good deal.
Got them all?
Yep, we're good to go.
Got everybody?
Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. I'll hear about it either way.
Yeah,
It
you'll
doesn't
probably hear
matter.
about it.
Well, guys, thanks so much for being here tonight. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys having
Thank
us
you.
on.
Thanks
Sure.
for making the trip.
Thanks for
from
making the trip.
Concordia.
You guys
Yep.
have been great
Yep.
guests. We really appreciate it.
It was a good time.
Yeah,
You
let's
go ahead and read yours first.
I got the short list.
You know,
All right. Maybe if I could get it picked up off the table.
That's always the worst.
Of course, huge shout out to one of our new sponsors, Grantner Rifle and Repair. We appreciate all of our sponsors. 603 South Buckeye in Abilene. Family run business. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 p.m. and Saturday noon to 4. From repairs to education, they empower beginners and seasoned shooters with confidence, safety, and respect. You can reach out to them at 785-479-3763. Follow them on Facebook as well, Gantner Rifle Repair. Hill Job Graphics, of course, Mike Hill, 6924 East K4 Highway. You give him a call at 785-822-4536 for all your graphics. Mike designs and customizes signs, banners, demo numbers, hats, shirts, and more. You know, he'll put together a t-shirt package, guys, and then he'll sell them off his website for you. It's pretty cool situation, a nice deal.
he does a
Is
good
Robert
job.
still here?
Yeah, that's where Dane got his done from. Cleveland.
Robert's not here. Robert had my Hill Job graphic t-shirts on. Oh, Jason Cleveland has one on. They're pretty nice t-shirt. He does a lot of great work, and he's got a quick turnaround. It's a single guy, and he does a lot of stuff. So good guy.
Gets it done. And of course, Jim Klein from Klein Oil in Delphus. He wanted to show his support to Racetalk Live and the Demo Derby and the CDDA. If you're over in Delphus, stop in and see the folks at Klein Oil. City Plumbing, Justin Montgomery works there, located at 255 North 5th Street, Salina, Kansas. Give them a call for all your plumbing and HVAC needs, 825-5459. City Plumbing is one of Salina's long-standing plumbing and heating contractors, offering repairs and installations. They offer services in Salina and surrounding areas. Kansas Auto Racing Museum, 1205 Main Drive in Chapman. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. Admissions $5 for adults and $3 for children. Of course, we couldn't do this show without Mean Dean Productions, even though he's trying to figure out what he is tonight, wearing a Mannheim Steamroller shirt and a
River Festival
River
hat.
Festival hat. Look at him go. He does event production services, so you can find him on Facebook at Mean Dean Productions.
Go see me at the River Fest.
Oh yeah, go see him at the River Festival. He'll be there.
All right.
I don't know if I'll be there, but
Central Spray Foam and Cement Lifting. Ethan,
That's what's going
get a hold
on
of
in there.
Ethan on any of your spray foam needs.
no.
Does cement lifting, that polyurea roof coating? Did I say that right?
Polyurea.
Polyurea.
Yeah. And more.
Whoa.
Does a great job. You need to get a hold of Ethan on any of your needs for that. You get a hold of him at centralsprayfoam.com or call him at 785-620-9954. And his email address is centralsprayfoam@gmail.com. So get a hold of Ethan. He does a great job. And a big supporter of all the racetracks around the local area and the cars. He does good. Thanks to VFW for hosting the demo show. We talked about it earlier. I think we got one scheduled for next week, so stay tuned for that. Salina Speedway, we're off this week. We normally race on Saturday nights.
Oh, shit.
The gates open at 4:30. hot laps at 6:45 and racing at 7:30. Been having some
You can look through it if you
great
want.
turnouts.
That's how much you built.
Been great fans. Been having some really good fan counts. So
Yeah, they've been.
thanks to everybody.
Stand's
for
been
coming
full
out.
a lot of the times.
Yeah, we got a little bit of work to do before we can go
Race
again
again.
from the storms, but we'll get her fixed up and be ready to go in a couple of weeks. Thanks to Ajs Sports Bar right here. Got some great. They got half-price burgers. I need the list, but anyway, good food, cold drinks, fun place to come. Bowling at the arcades and
Me and Bob know best about the bowling
the
side
bowling
of it.
thing. Yeah,
When we
Chase
ain't
and I-
racing, we're here bowling.
Bowling
So
in the wintertime, yeah, it's a good place to come and hang out. So come check it out. Got that one. Faulkner Fab. Need any fab work done, plas work done, get a hold of Jeremiah at 785-826-5791. Does all derby parts. They can build wheel centers, bead locks, metal signs, does all that. What was his phone number up here, Bill? Oh, that's the same phone number as down there.
Yeah,
Never
it's in
mind.
2 spots. It's
Never
for
mind.
reference.
So you didn't forget it.
You got it. I got his phone number. If you want to get it, 785-826-5791. Let's get a hold of Jeremiah if you need anything. Belleville High Banks Hall of Fame and National Midget Auto Racing Museum.
See, that's a mouthful to say, ain't
It
it?
is located there at 1204 H Street in Belleville, Kansas. They got some racing coming up. I know they got the 305 Nationals, got the World of Outlaws coming back to Belleville. So
they got my idol in there now. So
got some big shows
You
coming
go
up.
watch? I'm gonna go watch the World Outlaw Sprint Cars on the 11th.
Yep, it's gonna be
Yep.
good.
I don't even care for racing that night. I'll miss.
You need to get a hold of. You can call the museum at 785-527-2526, and they are a Nance Racewear deal. CDDA, Championship Demolition Derby Association, Midwest Premier Demolition Derby Promotion Team. For multitude of demo derby information, visit them at www.cddademo.com. Chad does a great job.
He does.
All that. Amanda West, State Farm Insurance Agent, located in Abilene, 104 Northwest 15th Street. Need any insurance needs, get a hold of Amanda at 785-263-2230. And there's Mr. Bill Britt, Kimball Midwest. Get a hold of Bill. If you need
Maintenance,
any.
repair, and operations there.
There you go, 785-713-2339.
You're too slow.
Get them all?
I'm done.
Okay.
Got him.
Okay. Perfect.
Thanks, everybody.
Great
Thank
job
you.
tonight. Thanks, guys, for being part of the show. You know, I didn't mention Robert Bennett from Salina Speedway comes over here and hangs out with us, and he's
Yep.
great to have around. He is now he's writing articles now for Kansas Racing News.
Okay,
So he's covering Salina Speedway. So
cool.
he's got plenty to write about.
He had plenty to write about Saturday night. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I bet he did.
Yep.
About the track being rough.
Yep.
We need to get that fixed.
And the hobby stock's having so many
And here it
cautions.
is. And here it is raining again.
That's okay.
No, it ain't.
Thanks,
That's right.
guys, for making the trip over. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks for coming down for Corey and Bob.
No
Great
problem.
show as usual. And thanks again, Dean, for Bob Potts and our guests tonight, Dean Clem. But Bill Grit saying so long. See you here in a couple weeks.